So if you ever felt like you had a dream and you just feel like you're going to not make it, this is the one to watch right now. So let me share a story with you. I just came from a business meeting. I was walking by here and I'm like, I need to film exactly right here because this was such a big part of my life. Like I said, I'm going to show you. I ain't going to tell you, my friends. See this place right here? So I used to live in the suburbs outside Vancouver. And I would walk by this place and say, I just want to live downtown Vancouver one day. I want to be downtown. But me out in the suburbs, downtown Vancouver at that time was way above my pay grade, like way above it. I mean, Vancouver's still pretty expensive. Actually, rents are going down though. And I would walk by here on a consistent basis, even when I was not living here, and I would look and I'd be like, I want to live there. I want to live there. And I would visualize myself in this place, working, doing business, feeling good. I'd be like, I'm so grateful to have this condo. I'm so grateful to be able to overlook the entire city. I'm so grateful to be living right next to GM Place so I can just go to a Vancouver Canucks game anytime. Now, and I did, I got it. But let me tell you this, I would walk down here, right? Let me show you. I would walk down here just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I would walk with these exact feet down this road to meetings when I actually had made it down here, but I only had maybe $45 in my bank account at that time. You see, I had enough to get down here and live here, but after getting down here and living here, I'd be going to the meetings, being stressed out, and I'd be like, man, I only got $45 in my name, and I don't even know if I can afford this coffee right now. And then I would be thinking, I hope this person does not ask me to pay for their coffee. I remember those days, man, like it was yesterday, my friends. It was, yeah, that was some crazy times. And the worst part is when you're trying to make it and you're struggling and you're thinking, well, and you're thinking, you know, I hope that they don't pick a place to go to that we actually have to eat, right? Because what happens if I have to pay for it? And what happens if I have to pay for lunch, right? So you're always trying to pick places to go to that you're like, okay, I can afford a coffee, or I can't really afford a coffee, right? Now, this is right by GM Place. Let me show you guys something here too. Let me tell you, I finally got in the place, nice overlooking view, didn't have still a lot of money, but had the energy down here. That was the key, getting into my place that actually had some crazy energy. Let me show you Vancouver, or GM Place where the Vancouver Canucks play. This was a big part of me getting down here, but let me tell you something, even when I finally got here, what happened. So I'm up there, I'm in this beautiful, like, well, it wasn't beautiful. I mean, at that time, it was like beautiful, beautiful to me. I'll tell you that, my friends, right? And, you know, it was small. It was small, but it had like windows, like big windows all around, and you could see the city lights. So I was just happy with that. My mom liked it too. And then so I would up there and I'd be looking around and kind of looking out the windows and visualizing and being like, oh, I kind of made it, but I haven't really yet, but at least I got downtown. So it was like a small win. Small wins are everything for me. One small win, two small wins. So, but I got kind of my first big opportunity right here in this place here. I think I was on the 20, there you go, right there. 20, I think 29th or something floor, I forget. But so a friend says, hey, I got a guy that wants to hire you guys to help with their business. You have to write this proposal, and it's a big account. They're gonna give you like 20K to help them grow their social media and this type of stuff then. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I'm up there, beautiful, you know, place that I thought was just beautiful. I'm writing my proposal for the first time. Never really done a proposal at that scope yet. I'm writing away, get the proposal done. I spent about 7 days writing this proposal. I just think it's amazing. I think we're gonna crush it. We're getting 20K in the bank account. Now I've like, don't have to worry about the $45. I can go pay for somebody to actually like go to a meeting and pay for lunch. Yeah, right? So then I write the proposal, send the proposal over, right? After I send the proposal over, the guy gets back to him, my friend here, and he says, I'm going to show you guys something cool in a minute here. So after I get the proposal, my friend sends it back and says, dude, like, that was terrible. And I'm like, what do you mean it was terrible? I worked 7 days on it. I thought it was pretty good. And he's like, no, like, the CEO got back to me and was like, this was not a good proposal. And so my friend looked at it and he was like, Shane, it's not very good. Like, you have better business skills than this. And I thought, well, what did I do wrong? He goes, everything. He goes, I never forget this. He goes, you, Shane, kind of embarrassed me. Like, well, why didn't you, if you never wrote a proposal for the scope of this bigger business, why didn't you talk to me about it? And so that was my first mistake. I didn't want to feel vulnerable, and I wanted to act like I was bigger than I was. And if I would have just called him, he would have helped me write the darn proposal, and I probably would have got the $20K instead of only having $45 in my bank account, right? So he said to me, one of the biggest lessons that I learned at that moment, he said, Shane, you're not in the business you're in when you write a proposal. You're in the proposal business. You're in the business of writing proposals. It's a business that is completely separate from everything you do. And if you don't understand you're in the business of writing proposals, you're never going to get accounts. You're never going to get bigger business. So forget about your business, master writing proposals, because it'll help you in every area of your life, and then you'll do well. Next time I did a proposal, same from place that not as big, and I think it was for like $7K. Guess what? I got it. The proposal was a little better. I sent it to him. I let go of my ego. And I was like, and he's like, dude, this is like, he helped me about the 20% more, but he was like, way better, bro, way better, way better, way better. I go, I'm in the proposal business. That's my story from here. So this place brings back memories of getting here and then failing many times with inside it. Now, let me show you why I love this place. So, oh yeah, so this is the place that I lived right here. I mean, nowadays, like, they aren't the nicest in Vancouver, but I still love this location, BC Place, where the Lions play. Costco right there, so I ate really bad. I ate really good too, but you could go right down to Costco. And then GM Place here. And obviously, GM Place, where the Canucks play, Vancouver Canucks. So what I actually really liked about this place, my friends, was there's a lot of energy here. Like, when there's games on, there's people all over. If you like people, this is where to live. And I kind of got good too at figuring out when to go when the scalpers had tickets in the second period and they couldn't get rid of any of them. And so they would give them away like super cheap because they're just holding them. So I got good at that. And what I would do, I became friends with a scalper, and then when he had extra ones left over and it was like going into the second period, he's like, I'm never gonna get rid of these, then he'd be like, hey bro, I got like 2 or 3 or whatever, give it to you for like $30. Like, seats that were like super good. And so there was just like, and in concerts down here and everything like that, I still like this location. Now, I like this area. I'm considering moving back to this area just so I can go to more hockey games, more concerts, be here all the time, and just save my time, to be honest. And there's a lot more of that stuff that's growing like around here and everything like that. And I can't show you guys right now, but the coffee shop that I would go to with $45 to my name and hope that they didn't order dessert too was right over here. I'll take you there someday. Here we go. Check that out, you guys. We got some Canucks in the house. Canucks in the house. Man, people right now are like, oh, you live in Canada. It's November 12th or whatever day it is. I don't even know the date, my friends. But They're like, it's November and there's no snow? Doesn't all Canada have snow? What do you mean you don't live in Canada? Right? That's what people think. Okay, Vancouver, I'm telling you, my friends, Vancouver, into winter time, gets snow maybe 3 or 4 days. Some days it might be 7 days, but a lot of times we don't get snow. Everyone always thinks that we get a ton of snow in this city, but we actually don't. Right? Not very much at all, I'll tell you that much. Hey, we don't get snow in this city, right? Like a little bit, right?
You do.
Yeah.
Just in like the winter or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
but not like a ton, right?
no, definitely.
Yeah.
But although we don't know, weather is very predictable.
Right.
Predictable here, so.
Yeah, I was just telling, like on the stream, I was saying like, cause you know, I was talking about Canada, and I'm like, yeah, so many of my friends from the US are like, oh, like, what do you mean, it gets snow there every day? I'm like, no, like, cause they see me walking around, and they're like, where's the snow? There's like snow everywhere else. I'm like, no, it's not like that here.
No, it isn't. It's very similar to like Seattle.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's funny how people don't get that. I think Canada's just all snow, right?
Yeah.
See you, bro. Verifying. I'm verifying for you guys that we don't get snow. Well, we do sometimes, but it goes away fast. Right downtown, very, very seldom. So here we're right now, GM Place here. I'll just take you guys on a little bit here, down here, and show you over here, and then we're gonna call it quits on the stream. That's our train Canada line. That's the, oh, sorry, that's not Canada line. That is, that's our Sky train. All right, there's Science World over there. Olympic Village, right there. So when there's stuff going on here, it's pretty darn busy around here. All right, I'm gonna call it quits because I'll bring you guys down here more often. We'll go to a game some night together. But I wanted to tell you the story of me. I wanted to tell you the story of me finally getting to a goal and getting to live downtown and then failing many times with inside that. It's the small wins, my friends. The small wins will get you there. Consistency. All right, talk to you guys soon.